Well, folks, I've had several people come into my comments in reference to Kamala Harris having her security detail removed from her by the orange man. Now listen, for those who rolled up in my comments section saying some stupid things like, that was just totally outlined. So let me inform that person that sent that stupid comment. Let me say to you, she did not do any of that. Do your homework before you come in my comments, please. And for another person who came in my comments and did this, Biden nor Kamala Harris did any of the things that the orange man is doing. Period. Please, once again, do your homework. Do your diligence. And don't come in my comments talking about you don't have to. You know why you're saying you don't have to? Because you don't want to hear the truth. You want it to say, oh, she did the same thing when she didn't. And when Biden didn't. That lets me know who you rooting for. So, And yes, unfortunately, the current orange man can revoke security detail for former VP Kamala Harris. Here's how this works. Kamala Harris, as a VP, and any VP, they are afforded security detail 6 months after they leave the White House. In Kamala Harris' situation, President Biden awarded her 18 months of security detail because her life had already been threatened before she could even move into the VP house and start working at the White House as the Vice President of the United States. If some remember that before she was even inaugurated, that there were bomb threats, which we sort of know where that came from. And there were other threats towards her life. And even to this day, they continue to be threats to her life. So for the non-factor folks who don't do their due diligence, who don't do their homework, who don't have the common sense to get the real facts, do me a favor. Stay out of my comments. Just stay out of them. If you don't like Kamala Harris, it's okay. If you don't care for a black woman being the president or running for the president or whatever, it's okay. Because unfortunately, 2 of the non-factors were black and 1 was white. The sad thing, I expected from the white person. I don't expect it from the 2 black ones. But then again, we do have some who fell off the boat. When I post things in reference to Kamala Harris or whatever, I try to make sure that everything I'm saying is factual. And you can look it up and you will find the truth. So therefore, I will not debate you back and forth in the comments when I know what I displayed was the correct information. But what I do want to say, I want to thank all of the military veterans, my black veterans, who have chosen to step up and to do security detail for Kamala Harris. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If my brother was here, he is a veteran. He will be doing the same thing. So for all of my veterans, whether you are retired or you are still in play, I want to thank you because she needs that security detail. And for anybody else, once you see this video or hear it, you don't like what you are hearing, I want you to stroll, swipe left, swipe right, stroll up. But don't you dare come in my comments. Don't you dare come in my comments. Kamala Harris deserves the security detail. The orange man is so hateful that he didn't even give his own VP security detail after he left the White House. And he was seriously about to be right on the White House lawn. So if that don't tell you what type of person you're dealing with, I don't know what does. But whether you like her or not, you should never want anything or any type of harm to come to her. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Talk to y'all later.